Hello, welcome to episode 11 of 90 Day Fiancé Trash Talk. I'm your host, comedian Tracey Carnazzo, and I'm joined by my host today, Noelle Winters Herzog.
That's me.
We got the band back together here.
Yeah.
We're here to talk about season 6, and the episode is called Make It or Break It. So this is the episode right before the two tell-alls.
Yes.
So this is really the last episode of the season.
So it's like the season finale.
Yes.
Yes.
Let's start with talking about Jay and Ashley.
All right.
So, as we saw the last few episodes, Jay, after they got married,
Join Tinder.
joined Tinder.
Right.
Which is really what you join. Like, do you think that he did it like when he said, I do, and he just pressed
Yeah, I mean, he joined
Tinder?
right away, too. I can understand him more joining, like, during the 90 days before they got married.
Sure, because he was bored.
He was bored and he was home. He can't drive. She
Right.
works all day. But after you got married, that's when you joined? That's
Right.
what I don't get.
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
So, he said it meant nothing to him.
But he's not sorry either.
No. He's not sorry, but she keeps saying, like, you're sorry you got caught.
Right, because he said that he would never have admitted it.
Well, who would admit that? You'd be like, hey, Ashley, how's it going? Your day was good? By the way, been cheating on you.
I get it. You know what bothered me? When she said, so I would be at work bartending at night and you would have a girl in the house. And it's like that he had such ample opportunity. He really could have done it. And
Of
I
course.
really think that he had intentions to do it.
Of course he had intentions.
Yeah.
He was making plans to meet up on Tuesday.
Yeah.
And she said, I don't want to do this anymore. And he said that they were talking about like how he should leave.
Mm-hmm.
And he said, she's going to have to get the police to get me out because I don't want to leave.
Right.
Meaning, and now what he meant by that was he's not giving up on this relationship.
Right.
And it's like, wow, Jay, you are such a hero that you would make the cops make you leave because you love her so much.
Right. See, that scares me. That type of talk scares me.
Yeah.
I don't like it. That's the only thing, like, I have to say, like, I don't think that these people, especially Ashley, really thought this through. Like,
No.
This is your puppy.
Yeah.
You have to take care of it. You are responsible for it forever now.
Mm-hmm.
You know? And it's like, and the thing that sucks is if you do annul it and he gets deported, like, he can't come back either. So you're kind of screwed
Now,
either
here's
way.
the thing. We saw this happen. I don't know if you saw, I forgot what season it was, Danielle and Muhammad. They had a very fraudulent marriage.
Right.
He's the one, we were talking
You
a little
told
bit
me
about
about
him.
him.
Right.
Yep.
So they ended up getting divorced. She couldn't even get an annulment. This is a man who wouldn't kiss her to seal the marriage in the
awful.
ceremony. I mean, there is so many red flags there that
But she didn't want to see them either.
No, but what I'm saying is, like, when she decided to file for the annulment, they wouldn't even give her the annulment.
That's crazy.
So it's so hard to get an annulment. They ended up getting divorced, and he's still in the country, and she can't get him deported no matter what.
Wow.
It is so hard.
But
to
is
get
he like torturing her or bothering her or anything?
No, he never wants to talk to her ever again.
So then why does she care?
Because he used her so badly.
Yeah.
That it's like, okay,
Yeah.
you want to use me? You're leaving the country.
I
because
need to watch them.
You're going to do it.
I have to.
Well, you know what? Now it's over, and you're going to have to go back.
Oh.
So sad.
Okay.
Now, Ashley goes to meet up with her friend. Do you remember her friend's name?
No.
Okay, well, Ashley's friend dressed like a hooker in the middle of the day.
But she got her roots done.
Listen to me. She was in the middle of the day. What would they meet at, like, a baseball field?
I know.
On the bleachers to, like, chat? She dressed like a legit hooker.
I know. She's a wacko. That's her friend that was going to be like her bridesmaid.
Yeah. Well, she looks like Keith Richards.
She looks like Keith Richards. She usually has like her whole hair is black, but her ponytail's blonde. Yeah, she's like
that's
wreck
what's wrong
of a
with her?
person. No,
That's
I know,
what's
but
wrong with
I
her?
have a thing with hair, I guess.
So she was talking about the girl that Jay was talking to.
Yes.
She was an 18-year-old chubby girl.
Yeah, white girl. That was all they had in common.
Right. That was the only thing they had in common.
So I saw that somebody put up like a meme on Reddit, and it was like who you marry, and it was a picture of Ashley, and it was like who you meet on Tinder. It was a picture of Nicole from season 4.
Oh, hilarious.
Yeah.
That's really funny.
Yeah.
Now, Jay and Ashley are going to sit down and talk, and they decide that for this scene, they're going to wear a matching
They're gonna
floral
coordinate.
outfit. It's like, well, what are you going to wear? I don't know. What are you going to
No,
wear?
navy blue floral.
I love the navy blue floral.
Okay, I have to tell you, I love a good floral.
I do too.
And they had a really nice
They had
color
a nice
coordination. Yeah.
Very good.
I coordinate a little bit with Matt here and there sometimes.
Right.
Not really with floral because he would never wear it. But I think it's cute.
Do you want to be Jay and I'm going to be Ashley?
Sure.
Okay. Hey, Jay, we're going to talk about splitting up forever and how you cheated on me. What are you going to wear?
I think I'm going to wear blue.
What kind of blue are you going to wear? Because I want to wear the same exact thing that you're going to wear.
Navy blue.
Okay. I have something navy blue. Keep going.
Do you like flowers?
I love flowers. Do you like flowers?
I love flowers. I get them for women all the time.
Women that aren't me?
Yes.
Jay, what are you wearing?
Well, I'm going to wear a navy blue t-shirt with flowers on it.
Okay, I think I have something to match. I can't wait to match.
I think they both had on, like, I think there was a lime green flower involved in there somewhere.
Interesting. Yeah. So they match up, and Jay explains that he was bored.
Okay, but why? You're bored 3 days after you get married?
Yeah, he's bored.
I think he was very upset that he doesn't live somewhere that's more like Vegas. He lives in Mechanicsburg.
Okay, so I think he went to Vegas and he was like, wow, this is flashy.
This is American living.
This is very pussy skin-like.
Yes.
And then he got back to Mechanicsburg where, what do they call it?
The White Shore? Yeah.
And he was like, this is awful.
Yeah.
I'm so bored. I need to go on Tinder.
But also, you know what? I don't like that he's there. I mean, I feel like she knew that he was going to catch a lot of flack for being in Mechanicsburg. Like, listen, you're interracial dating. Great. I don't care. But like, you live in a predominantly white area where they're clearly racist. It's disgusting where she lives. So why bring him to that environment?
That's where she lives and that's where she bartends.
But don't you feel like
yeah, but here's the thing. She's got 2 kids. She can't just keep moving.
I get it, but I feel like he's trapped in the house even more.
Well, I'm sure that he knew it. That's the thing. When you this is true for most of the couples on the show. This is where you live.
That's true. Because a lot of they've all actually had issues. Yeah.
This is where you live. Do you not want to live here? Well, then guess what? This is where we live.
Was this? I don't remember. Was this Jay's first time to America, like at all? Coming back with Ashley?
I'm not sure, but he was definitely not in Pennsylvania.
Yeah, I was just wondering, like, if this was what his idea of America was going to be, like where he had been before.
I don't know.
You know?
But I mean, no matter where you've been, you were never really prepared for Mechanicsburg.
Definitely not. Definitely not.
Well, Jay started sounding really arrogant in this argument.
He often sounds arrogant.
And I was not loving it. And he said to the camera, I don't want to have to go back to Jamaica.
Right. I feel like typical man, started manipulating the situation, and he was starting to twist it a little bit.
Yeah, he was like punching the wall.
If she did it, then I would never even brought it up. It wouldn't bother me. If it wouldn't bother you that your wife was on Tinder, then you married the wrong woman.
Then why'd you get married?
Yeah.
Silly.
Yeah.
Let's talk about Kehlani and Asuelo. So we get her here it's her wedding day.
It's the wedding day.
Okay, so Cindy's there.
Beautiful hair.
Okay.
Oh, no, I thought we were talking about her, the mother.
No.
Sorry.
And could she have worn a bigger shirt? Was she like, hey guys, do you have anything in a 7X?
I know. That was actually the first thing that caught my eye about it.
She was wearing like the striped, like
very oversized.
Oh my God, that was so weird.
Yeah.
So Kehlani on her wedding day is concerned with Kalini seeing her husband. She's like, how will it be for you seeing Asuelo at the wedding?
Here's the thing. I'm not sure if Kalini is as bad as Kalani is making her out to be. She's very afraid of her. There's something not healthy.
Yeah,
there.
It's very strange. Like, could you imagine on your wedding day?
Right.
We're getting ready and you're like, well, Tracey, how do you feel about seeing Matt?
Right. And you would be like, first of all, on my wedding day, you did everything in the world to make me happy. Like, there were things that happened that made you unhappy that day.
Yeah, but I mean, it's your wedding day.
But it's my wedding day. You would never. Who does that?
But why would I care about seeing Matt?
I don't.
What does it matter how I felt on your wedding day?
There's something underlying there that's very strange, but I don't know if it's just Kalani is like
seeking approval.
Yeah.
I think that if she had a different attitude about it and she was kind of like, hey, this is what it is.
Yes. If she had a more Tracey or Noelle attitude, like, this is what it is, this is what it's going to be.
Yeah. So if you don't like it, it is what it is.
You are my sister, but like, here's the thing, like, you don't have to love who I'm married to. You have to love me.
Yeah.
Right. And if I'm happy,
But
that's
if
all
you
you should
love
care
me, then
about.
just act like a person.
Exactly.
What are you going to do? Flip out at my wedding because you don't
Yeah.
like my husband?
It's like her whole
Then don't
family like
come.
bullies her and
It's
she allows it.
Yeah, it's really strange because she's so strong-headed sometimes,
Yes.
but she is a pushover with her family.
I did love that when she was leaving, he said, "I love you, my sweetie pie." I thought that was really cute.
You know, I don't think he's as bad as they really try to paint him.
He's not.
At all.
I don't think that he's that bad. I genuinely think he loves her. I do
too. And now I'll tell you this. In this episode, it was the first time where I felt like she really loves him too.
Yeah, this was the first time. Like, the way she looked at him was sweet. Like, the way they looked at each other.
Mhm.
Yep.
So they're all worried that her dad doesn't find out she's pregnant on her wedding day.
Right.
What's going to happen?
Also, how would he find out? Who's
Also,
gonna
stop
tell
telling
him?
everyone then.
Why are you telling everyone? Her mother knows, her sister knows, like her like makeup artist knows.
Oh my
Like,
God.
you know, like why
Yeah,
are you
she's like,
telling
by the way,
everybody?
don't say anything to my dad.
Right.
Like, what? Stop.
Yeah.
So Asuelo is off to his wedding day with his backpack like a big boy.
Right.
And they get married on a boat.
Yes.
How did you feel about that?
Oh, okay. I know. How did you feel about that? 'Cause
Horrible.
as soon
I
as
did not. I
they
didn't want to
all
go.
loaded the boat. Like they loaded onto the boat. I'm like, Tracy wouldn't attend my wedding.
Nope.
If this was my wedding, Tracy wouldn't attend it. It wouldn't be my wedding. I have news for you. I would never get married on a boat.
Nope.
But you wouldn't be there.
I would
either.
wave from ashore. I would definitely wave from shore.
But they have money. That family.
They definitely
I
have
don't know
money.
how, but they have money. There's something wrong with her father.
Yeah.
The way he was speaking into the screen, talking about Asuelo.
Sure.
It was something very psychopathic about it.
He's terrifying.
It was horrifying.
Yeah.
He's like, I think he's great and I think he loves her, but if he does something,
I'm gonna kill
know,
him.
I'll have a talk with him or something. And it was just basically insinuating
He's
I'll kill
threatening.
him. It was terrifying.
Well, Asuelo didn't really care because he was really loving the boat.
He was very sweaty on the boat.
It was hot.
He was so cute, his little dances, and they were dancing together.
Well, he loves her dress.
Yes.
He loves her dress. He thought it was like the
Yes.
Titanic, the boat. But it was so funny. The scene where they were talking to the camera and his hand was on her butt.
Yes. He doesn't know.
And she was like, get your hand off my butt.
Right.
It's just, I think they actually compliment each other.
I do. I think that they're good for each other. I think he's very silly. I do think it's like having another kid, but I think
Yeah.
that he'll learn. The more
Sure.
he's
Now,
here.
he said he has the American dream now.
I think he's a good person. I think that he'll keep her very happy.
I think so too.
Yep.
Now, the dancing.
I think it's adorable.
When he was grinding the pepper.
Yeah. I love him.
That was my favorite
But
part.
it's so funny.
He's
like,
very
I love
silly.
him. I think he's so silly.
Do you love his belly tattoos, his knee tattoos?
His knee tattoos. They danced. They did their little dance together.
Very cute.
It was very cute.
Let's move on to Eric and Leida. So
God.
she's back to her makeup friend.
Yeah. Here's the thing. None of these nuptials,
Yeah.
like I actually watched.
Sure.
I didn't watch that part. I fast forward like the 30 seconds because I cry at every wedding ever. And I felt like it was way too many weddings in this episode. So if I just happen to not comment on like a vow or
Wow.
something, that's why.
Well, she said that she goes back to her makeup friend. That's her best friend in America.
She barrels in like
Yes.
a bull in a china shop.
Well, that's her best friend's makeup store. So she has a crown. She has a little tiara for her wedding.
and she has to say how expensive it is.
She loves it because it's made in Paris and it's
Right.
fancy and expensive.
What is with her? Okay. I know I've brought it up a lot.
Yeah.
What is her sickness with money? There's something there about money.
Yeah.
There's a way that she looks at it that I don't understand.
I know people like this though. I know
I mean-
people that have to say like how pretty they are and how fancy they are and how much money they have.
I could never be friends with
No,
someone
I mean
like
I'm
that.
not friends with them. It's people I know.
Yeah,
though.
I could never be
It's
friends
very
with-
strange.
It's such a sickness, like the showing off.
Mm-hmm.
And Eric, I mean, clearly isn't like that, but like I don't get it.
Well, she can't wait until the wedding.
She can't wait.
Her makeup friend Heather, her BFF. So Heather is Eric's best friend,
Yes.
and what is she wearing? She's wearing.
Oh, I don't know.
okay.
I don't
so
know.
She's wearing a cream and white colored dress.
Oh no, I know what she's wearing, but like I don't know what she's wearing. Like,
Why would you
Why
do
are
that?
you wearing that?
First of all,
Yeah.
it's ill-fitting.
It's ill-fitting. Why are you wearing that color?
Why are you wearing white to
a
wedding? It's awful. She calls her Leida.
A lot of, but you know, a few people have called her Leida.
I think they called her Leida when the officiant called her Leida.
Yeah.
So now Eric loses his pants.
Okay, but I have to agree with Leida on this. Hey, what are you?
Yeah, like why
moron?
are you so stupid?
You don't bring your pants with you to the wedding?
But why didn't you
Grow
look?
up. Yeah.
So a lot of people were saying that maybe Tasha sabotaged or someone sabotaged him.
Stupid. But also, like, if I was Leida, I'd be like, go get them yourself. You would be like, I'm coming with you to make sure you get them.
Yeah, because he would never come back.
Right.
So she has to go get him some trousers.
I can't believe he forgot them. Like, it bothers me. I don't know. It
Noelle?
bothers me so much. I guess because I just got married.
Yeah. It's like you had one job.
Grow up.
Yeah.
Grow up.
Also, don't even tell me you forgot them. Just go get them.
Right. And also, there's a place right there. So go get them.
I mean,
bye. Why do you have
don't
to make it like a crisis on my wedding day?
Sure.
Right.
Her dress. She puts her dress on.
It is awful.
It does not fit her.
No.
Her boobs do not fill out the top
No.
of the dress.
It was never tailored. It was like bought off the rack and that was it. Like an ill-fitting dress that was the wrong size. That was just never taken in or anything.
Yeah, I don't know.
Also, who would look good in that dress? I would look awful in that dress. Like, it's so boxy. I can't imagine anybody looking good in that dress.
Yeah, it was. Well, no, it wasn't boxy if you would tailor it.
Well, that's why. Right.
That's the whole thing. But, Eric is choosing Leida over his family, but he said he's not choosing her. He's choosing love.
Okay. Now, in the pictures that I saw, I saw like a screen grid of all the different weddings.
Sure.
And it looked like Eric had on a green suit and a blue tie. And when they were getting married, it looked the same way. But then when they were outside, it looked like he had on a black suit. And I'm not sure. So do you remember
I think it was
what color
black.
it was? Because I looked at a picture and it looked like olive green. And I was horrified that he was wearing a blue
Oh, no, it just must have been the lighting.
Okay.
So Leida said that he looked gorgeous.
I know. And I'm like, Leida, you're lying. You're lying.
Come on, girl. Who is this officiant? This officiant was so bad.
So bad.
And called her Leida again.
I don't know why they didn't call you.
Why am I not doing these weddings?
I know.
I need to talk to...
I know.
Guys, you're listening here, and I want to let you know right now, I am a licensed officiant, certified.
That's right.
All of America. Let me know if
Tracy
you need
married me in 2 states.
I did.
Not one.
I married you in
states.
those states.
You married me in 2 states. And you know what? If Tracy is the officiant of your wedding, I will cater your wedding.
Oh, man.
It could be
That's a little team right there.
Yeah.
Let's just... first of all, I just want to say that
maybe Gabrielle could do the makeup.
We'll see.
Throwing it out there.
Probably not. So she said, Leida said after they got married, she said, I get to stay here in America.
Oh, I know. That was like the nail in the coffin.
Yeah. And it was like, all right, well, I guess you're already married. There's nothing you could do about that.
Bitch. Yeah.
Let's just take a minute right now. Guys, if you want to follow me on social media, you could follow me at Trixie Tuzzini, TrixieTuzzini on Instagram and Twitter. What are you laughing at? Because I was going to hiccup?
Your hiccup.
I was going to hiccup, so I was trying to breathe through it, Noelle.
You're the only person I know that can breathe through a hiccup.
I try to.
Every time I get them, I try so hard.
Well,
and
if I get
think of
hiccups,
you.
I'll never stop hiccuping.
I'll
have to call 911.
I know.
So, if you want to follow us on Instagram, we've been posting some fun stuff. It's at 90 Day Podcast.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't had a Twitter yet. We're gonna figure that out. We're gonna put a
like really.
But you know
really?
what? We have a really cool Facebook group.
That's
90
right.
Day Trash Talk Podcast, and it's a fun group.
It's actually fun. There's a lot of smack talk on there.
Absolutely.
It's just making fun. It's a fun place to be. There's no arguing there. It's a cool place.
Very fun group. Now, also, guys, if you want to know the latest tea on 90 Day Fiancé, make sure you're following at John, John, Yates, Yates 327. He is the official, non-official.
He knows everything.
90 Day Fiancé blogger.
Yeah.
He has contact with every single cast member. He gets the tea first. So follow him on Instagram and Twitter. And he goes live with the cast members. He's going to be back here next week to record another episode. So it will be pretty cool. Noelle, where can we find you?
You can find me on Instagram, Noe_bear810 or Full Belly Catering. And you can follow me on Twitter at Noe Girl.
Cool. Let's talk about Colt and Larissa.
All right.
So Deb wore... Do you want to talk about what Deb wore?
The pink shirt?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I didn't see her pants. Not gonna
Just
lie
pants,
to you.
just
All right,
pants.
I didn't see her pants. All
Nice slacks.
I didn't see her pants. I was actually wondering about her outfit as a whole. I was feeding my dogs while I was doing this part.
Okay, so now
so I saw her very pink shirt, which I don't mind the shirt.
Noelle.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so let's just focus.
Okay.
You're spiraling.
Okay, I'm here.
This is a wedding. This is her son's wedding.
Mm-hmm.
What did your mom wear to your wedding?
Oh, well, my mother wore like a rose gold gown to my wedding.
Okay,
It
what
was a
did
gorgeous dress?
what did your husband's mom wear to your wedding?
She wore a navy blue, very beautiful dress as well.
Okay, so now that we know that,
Mm-hmm.
and you didn't have a super formal wedding.
No.
Deb wore a pink button down and slacks. I think she's worn it other times as well.
So I have an aunt
Mm-hmm.
who's married to a lady.
Mm-hmm.
And they have one dress-up outfit each
Right.
that they wear to every wedding, every graduation,
Yeah,
every
that's
social
upsetting.
event. And I think that's what
Deb did.
Deb did.
So when your child is getting married, you need a different outfit.
I think that her shirt was supposed to go with his tie.
No, come on, guys.
I
Let's
don't
focus.
know.
She needs something better than this.
What kind of pants did she have on?
Slacks?
Black?
I think.
Oh.
Noelle.
I'm more concerned with her eyebrows, to be honest.
They didn't know how to tie a tie.
Yeah.
They were looking up YouTube, but you know what? I've been in this situation before. So the last wedding that I went to, well, actually, the last wedding that my boyfriend had to wear a tie to
Mexico?
in Mexico. No. This was Mexico. He didn't wear a tie. Mexico, he wore like a linen shirt.
That's right.
He wore a tie in. We went to a wedding here, Billy's wedding.
Okay.
And between the both of us, we could not figure it out. I had to call my friend who lives in my building to come down and tie my boyfriend's tie like he was his dad.
I'm shocked that you don't know how to tie a tie.
I don't know how to tie a tie. I used to know how to tie a tie.
We could do like double Windsors.
Really?
And,
yeah, you guys are fancy. I should have called you guys over here.
Yeah, because I had to wear a tie to work at one of the jobs I bartended in.
I used to have to wear a tie to work too. And
Would you wear a clip on?
No, but I tied it and I never untied it.
Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense though.
And I would just like, do it. But I used to know how to do it.
Yeah.
But it's just, I guess it's not like riding a bike.
It's not easy to tie a tie either.
It's really not.
But it's surprising. You would think that Colt would know how to tie a tie because I feel like he wears suits. I don't know.
No, he probably doesn't wear a suit. The thing is, like, he works in technology, and like a lot of people now, when you're not client facing, it's pretty casual.
That's true.
Even if we wear a button down. Now, no one is going to walk Larissa down the aisle, but he needs Deb to walk him down the aisle.
First of all, I felt really bad that Larissa was like all alone. She really had not one person there with her. I do not like that Colt reinvited John.
Yeah.
And it's not that I have, oh my God, John, whatever. It's not about my feelings toward John. I think he did it as a test.
Yeah. I think he just did it because he doesn't care. Deb did, I want to add, she layered a necklace over the pink blouse.
Okay.
Wow. Really making, So we get reminded that they met online.
Yes.
I forgot. Well, I mean, not that I forgot, but like you kind of figure that like maybe he met her there.
They're
but
on vacation or something.
Larissa gets into the limo.
Yes.
Do you remember what she said?
That they got their dress at Goodwill?
No. This is right as she's getting into the limo to go to the wedding.
What'd she say?
She goes, "Oh, nice with air conditioner."
Oh, yeah. I love her. I liked her dress too, by the way. The off the shoulder little number. I think it was nice.
It was dated. It was a dated look.
It was dated, but you know what? It's like I liked her veil a lot. It was a little Mary, a little Virgin Mary. But I don't know. I understand that she was making this stink with like a $10,000 dress or whatever, but like he couldn't buy her a dress. She had to get a dress at a thrift shop.
I mean, really, that's the least of their problems.
He looked really stupid.
He looked awful. Is there a possible way? I think that whoever tailored Leida's dress
tailored his suit,
measured him for his suit.
He looked like, no joke, a Teletubby. Like that's really,
he really did.
No, it was bad.
It had nothing to do with him either. It was just like the worst.
The way it was shaped.
It was awful.
It was a terrible
that
color.
Was awful. His coolie was all smushed.
Yeah, it was his. It looked
his
like
junk in the front was.
He had a V.
Yeah. He had a camel toe. He had a moose knuckle.
He had a moose knuckle.
Oh my God. So John and Leah are there. And
John dressed up as usual.
John dressed up. He wore shorts and a work shirt. And, Colt said something super nice about Larissa. He said she's managed to control herself recently. That is so nice.
He makes me so angry. And he's basically like, well, if she sees him and she can control herself, then I'll marry her. That's why it's like, what is this, a test?
Well, you know what, Colt?
What is she going to do? Jump on him walking down the aisle?
No, he's saying that, the weeks leading up to the wedding.
Get a grip.
Colt's wedgie was really...
It was hardcore.
He was feeling it.
It was so bad.
She said, at one point, finally.
He's honestly, straight up, Colt's a monster.
Well, he's not, because he's lovely. He's nice. He's handsome. He's software engineer.
I love the way she's a software engineer. I love the way she's like, he's nice. See, he's Colty. He's sweetie. He's software-y.
Software-y. So now they have to talk about the domestic violence arrest. What are you making that noise for?
I feel like he called the cops.
Yeah.
As a means to show her, I rule this. I can control you, and I can make you leave as fast as you came.
Sure. So right before the wedding, there was a domestic violence arrest. They got into a fight. No one really knows what happened because no one was there.
Right.
But it turns out that when you call for a domestic violence dispute, someone has to get arrested.
But he was like, I was just worried for her.
Yeah,
You weren't
a liar.
worried for her.
He's a liar. So the police arrested Larissa, and he didn't press charges, but Nevada did. So now she has to go to court.
It's basically like Ronnie from Jersey Shore. He lives
this is
in
not
Vegas with his chick, and he's always calling the cops. She's always getting arrested for domestic violence.
Oh my God. Let's move on to Olga and Steven. There's not too much on this episode, but I got to tell you this. He opens the scene saying that he's upset that her visa will take so long. But guess why? It's not that it's taking so long. It's that you only filed it.
Whose fault is it?
You only filed it, but we know that I think it was approved on Christmas Eve, right?
Yes.
They had posted.
Yes.
Olga's so cute with her little pigtail buns.
She's so cute. I like her so much.
Yeah, I really like her.
I think she's so sweet. I think she'd be such a nice mommy.
She is. She's very, very upset that he's leaving.
Yeah.
But you know what? They will be reunited.
You know what? I think as much as he could be a monster at times, I think he's young and stupid. But I think this time together was really good for them. I think they actually got to know each other now.
He reminds me too much, though, of Shaden from Unexpected.
They have the same face.
Yep. You have anything else on Olga and Steven?
Nothing. That he was just coming back to America and she was staying there. But I'm so glad he decides to leave the child there.
You can't, but that wasn't his decision.
No, I get it, but I'm glad that he didn't fight it and make it a big thing.
Well, Richie decided on his own that he was not going to
Right, Richie flew on his passport. I'll never forget that.
Listen, this guy's got a passport. He's making moves. He's got a job. Let's talk about Fernanda and John.
Okay.
So they're getting married in Chicago, but his mom can't go because his grandma is sick. Is his mom a surgeon?
Right. That was an excuse. Come on.
Is she? But it's funny because he talked about this a little bit on social media and said that he requested that his mom not come because it was more important for her to be with grandma.
What sucks, speaking of social media, is I used to be a really big fan of Jonathan and Fernanda, and now I have a kind of a sour feeling towards them, especially towards her. And I just watched this episode just looking at things very differently.
Sure, absolutely.
Yeah.
So let's talk about his brother Nick.
Oh, lame. I didn't like that suit.
He was cute.
Really?
Yeah.
I was into John. I mean, I'm so into Jonathan in general.
Why is his sister so nice, though?
The nicest.
Yep.
She was so wonderful. Fernanda is lucky. Was lucky.
Well, she bought that dress when he was when she went dress shopping with his mom and sister, but she said she's saving it for their big wedding in Mexico.
I didn't even know they were having a big wedding in Mexico.
But why don't they just have a big wedding in Mexico?
Right.
Why do you have to get married here too?
Right. Why do you have to have bell
Why
sleeves?
couldn't everyone just go to Mexico? That's fun.
Yeah, I don't get it.
I want to go to see. I don't know. I was watching this. I went to a wedding in Mexico last year.
She's never gonna get over this, guys.
And I want to go again.
I know you do.
I want to go to a wedding. I wish Jonathan and Fernanda were still together, and they would invite me to their wedding in Mexico. I want to be there. I want it to be all inclusive.
Side note: apparently, he's slowly transitioning to moving to Chicago now.
I heard that.
Lame.
Now, she's wearing a regular dress Is she wearing a black bra?
Okay, she's wearing a black bra.
What is that about?
That was like a note that I wrote. First of all, it was a giant back on the bra.
Yeah.
And it's a black.
Like,
it's
what are you wearing? A nursing bra?
Why are you wearing a black
that
bra?
That was very strange because she's always like flawless.
I know. And that dress just wasn't for me. Like, I'm okay with a modest dress. I don't know.
It was like Forever 21.
Yes. It
very
was
slapped
very
together.
boring.
2 people at the wedding.
A lot of chairs, though. Why did they have to put so many chairs?
In every single wedding on this show, there are rows upon rows upon rows upon rows of chairs and 4 attendants.
They make it like nobody showed up to these weddings.
Guys, there's no... Why do we have to have all this? It was like... That was a makeshift wedding. That wasn't even a real wedding.
I know. We decided to get married in the park.
Yeah, come on. John has a tuft of hair flapping in the wind.
I saw...
But you know what?
What?
The brother was the officiant.
Yeah.
Just like
that
me.
was like the only
that was stupid. They should have just done it in the house.
I feel like it was way too it was thrown together. It was garbage.
Yeah, it was stupid. Just go to Mexico.
Yeah.
Way more fun.
Yeah.
Guys, if you want to follow us at 90 Day Podcast on Instagram, again, I will be at Trixie Tuzini, TRIXIE on Instagram and Twitter. And Noelle, where can we find you?
You can find me Noe_bear810 on Instagram or at Noe Girl on Twitter.
Cool. Guys, stay tuned because we will be covering the tell-all.
Hell yeah, we will.
And we have some fun interviews coming up. So stay with us. Thank you guys so much for listening. Shout out to my mother.
Oh, we love you, Fran.
Bye.
Bye.